Well, hey YouTube, here I have a 2014 Mazda 3 sedan, and I believe I showed you guys a hatchback a while back, but I haven't seen a sedan yet, or I haven't filmed a sedan yet, and there's actually two. This one's the more loaded one, but that one's the prettier color, so I'll use this one for demonstration purposes. But anyways, in typical fashion, we'll go ahead and start off with the window sticker, and what you're hearing is the Fusion over there running. 2014 Mazda 3 S 4-door Grand Touring, blue reflex mica, and you have a black leather interior, and it also has red stitching, but I'll show you that in just a second. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, 184 horsepower, 185 pound-feet of torque, 6-speed Sky Active transmission, 18-inch 215/45 R18s. Tons of standard equipment on this car: rain sensing wipers, heated mirrors, moonroof, fog lights, leather seats, 36 bumper to bumper warranty, 60/60 powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, anti-theft, blind spot monitoring. So this car is very well loaded up, and for a price of only $29,565, this car has more equipment than my Fusion does, and costs a whole lot less. And honestly, I think this looks equally as good, if not better. Personally, I would go with the 6 just because I like a bigger car, but I hear that these are fantastic to drive and loads of fun, and they have the little interior technology deal, which is a really cool thing, I think. So options on this one has the technology package for $2,600, which this car does not have. So this one's about $25, I think. This one is $29,565, but the technology includes IE loop, regenerative brake, active grille shutters, high beam control, lane departure warning, smart city brake support, radar cruise control, forward obstruction warning. All of that for $2,600. So fantastic value on that. I would absolutely recommend it. So starting off with the interior of the Mazda, you can see you have black leather and you have the red stitching, and then you have their version of Mercedes Command or BMW's iDrive, or Audi's MMI, whatever you want it to be like, I guess. You do have automatic headlamps, and I apologize for wind interference. This one has the key inside. You can see the key sitting right there. So that's interesting. The door's not open though, so neither's that one. Weird. So if I could get in the car, I could actually start it and do an exhaust and all that stuff, but I don't think that's going to happen. But looking up there, you can see your pop-up display. It is fixed, and I'm not really a fan of that, but I guess it works. You have your single gauge tachometer right there with your 2 digital screens on the side. And then your heads-up display right here pops up, and you have a faux carbon trim right there, which is pretty interesting looking. I kind of like it. Gives it a nice fun and youthful flair, and Mazda has always been kind of quirky in their own aspect. You do have LED turn signals on the mirrors right here, so that is a nice feature. Looking at the tires, you have Dunlop SP Sport 5000 215/45 R18s. I guess they're a good tire. I don't know much about Dunlops. And then your rain sensing wipers up there. You can see all of your cameras right up there. That's for your rain sensing wipers, forward collision, adaptive cruise, city braking, all that stuff. And I think this is the sensor for the adaptive cruise, because that car without the tech package does not have it. You can see that's an actual symbol there, but this one does have a flat symbol. You have turn signals and fog lamps down below, and pretty aggressive looking front end. I really like it. I think this is Mazda's Kodo design or whatever they call it. I'm not sure. Not a fan of this color really. I really like that black, and I really like the red that's on that CX-5 over there. So they're very nice looking little cars, especially if you get them in the right color. Taking a look in the passenger side, it's more the same. You can see your shifter there for your 6-speed auto. You do have a manual shiftability. Push it to the left, and then it is in the correct position. Down to shift up, and up to shift back, or up to shift down. It does seem a little backwards, but those doors aren't open either. Shoot. but I guess that's how it's supposed to be done. You can see there is a character line in the belt line of the car. It kind of swoops up and gives it. The sedan almost looks like a hatchback, honestly. If you weren't looking close, you would assume that this would be a hatchback. Especially, you can see a hatchback way over there. They very, very much favor. So very similar looking cars. And then your brakes back there, 4-wheel disc brakes, obviously. And then you can see your Sky Active technology, LED brake lamps, no, that's the turn signal, that's the brake lamp over there. Very nice looking lights. I saw one with the lights on a couple nights ago, and it looks really nice. Exhaust tip is hidden though. I guess that's for their more economical aspect. I hear that's why some makers are doing that. LED third brake light right up there. Rear deck lid spoiler, I think that's a Grand Touring thing. Mazda badge, and then your Mazda3 right there. And then you have 2 reflectors in the bumper. So overall, a really nice looking car, but I much prefer this black color. But an excellent value too. Very good value for such a small little car with loads of equipment. But anyways, that really pretty much wraps it up. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and thanks for watching.